is up? This is your LA in a minute, and I'm here outside the LA Memorial Coliseum in front of the oldest palm tree in Los Angeles. Over 160 years old, this tree has weathered several moves, droughts, floods, and it's seen the growth of Los Angeles from dusty Wild West frontier town to modern metropolis. Let's get into it. So there are trees and there are trees. This one in particular was uprooted from a desert canyon north of Los Angeles in the 1850s, destined to be planted in the backyard of Dr. William Hamill on 2nd and San Pedro Street. It was there at Hamill's house on 2nd and San Pedro, amongst other palm trees, that the tree stood at least until the 1880s. That's when a warehouse was planned for the lot, and the tree had to be moved. So Southern Pacific Railroad agreed to remove the trees that at that point were 30-something years old and 30-something feet high. And on July 26, 1888, the palm tree was boxed, put on rollers, and moved to Central and 5th, right out front of the Southern Pacific Railroad's arcade station. And that's where the tree would remain for the better part of 3 decades, greeting tens of thousands of visitors as they embarked the station, a sign that they'd reached the promised land of sunshine after a long journey west to Los Angeles. By 1914, the growth and progress of the city threatened the tree once again, so it had to be moved to make way for a new, bigger Southern Pacific Railroad station. That's when they boxed up the roots and took it to the burgeoning Exposition Park at some point in 1914. So even though there's a plaque that says September 5th, 1914, the fact is, nobody knows if the tree was planted at this exact spot or somewhere else in Exposition Park to make way for the Coliseum, which was built in 1923. The interesting thing is that despite the city's love affair with the palm tree, this one's actually fairly easy to miss. It's right at the entrance of Exposition Park, and the only thing denoting its history is this plaque right in front of the tree. So despite the tree's advanced age, it's in pretty good health. There are some marks, some dents, some holes, probably from animals, little cutout at the bottom, maybe from a beaver, maybe from humans. But the fact is, the tree is thriving right here in Exposition Park, and it's almost 100 feet tall. Wow. So this palm tree is more than 160 years old, making it the oldest in Los Angeles. And it's been a mute witness to the growth of the city from a dusty, Wild West frontier town to a modern metropolis. This is the oldest palm tree in Los Angeles. All right, LA, it's been a minute.